What's going on, everybody? Troy Rawlings here. Just want to take a minute while I'm out doing a quick lunch break in between working. But I had this thought, and I had been thinking about it for a while. We're in a new decade, not just a new year. And it bothers me a lot of times. As you know, you go to TroyRawlingsLive.com, plug, and you see for the past 16 years I've been doing a sex love relationship comedy show on the tour and questions and answer and get all these different questions from thousands of people. And one of the biggest things that I've noticed is that my mission in life is to help men and women communicate better in love. One of the things I notice is that how we talk to each other as men and women in and out of relationships and in today's society and via social media and things like that, and it's not a lot of love. So I want to make sure I'm doing more of a loving push when I talk about things. You notice I don't push a lot of negative stuff or the crazy stuff that makes us as the human race or us as a race or people look bad. I'm not really big on that kind of stuff. I'm always looking for things that motivate. Look at our timeline. And I hope my timeline, when you look at my timeline, is very encouraging. With that said, for those that men and women who are married, especially men who are married, and you're not appreciating who your wives are. Um, Everyone has a different faith, but if you happen to be of the Christian faith, or if you believe, even if you're not of the Christian faith, many faiths believe the Bible as the true history book, and you recognize that when God created man and woman, He created them in one essence of being in one form, and then He bringing woman out of man because He looked at everything He created, said it was good, except for man. Then He went on to say it's not good for man to be alone. And if you have chosen to be married, you really need to cherish your wife as such. Make sure you're giving your wife the props that she deserves. She is, and I know a lot of people like to say, well, you're not supposed to complete a man. You're not supposed to complete a woman. They should be whole when you meet them. Sometimes they're not. And here's the funny thing, they may be the whole individual, but remember, the two come together to become one flesh. The two come together to become one whole. It's not saying that 50-50, because many know in a relationship, most relationships are not even ever 50-50. It's 20%, 80%. It's 80-20. Every now and then you get a 50-50, everybody doing cool, but the whole purpose of being together in a relationship outside of the love, the sex, the friendship, the companionship, is to better one another, is to complete one another into this new being. So, especially for those that want to be married, a lot of times we think, okay, I get my stuff together. But, and I can attest to this, when you meet someone that loves you genuinely for who you are, it's almost like they can't see anything else but who you are at your core. That, I would say, is a key litmus test. People are like, how do you know you found the one? How do you know you found the one? And some men even said, I was talking to a friend about it, he said, I've tried to find a woman who loves me more than I love her. At first I was like, oh, that's a gangster. But what it is you want to find someone who not loves you more than you love them, but sometimes their love seems like they love you more than you love you. Feel me? Someone whose love actually takes you to the next level. Someone whose love, they bring their love to the table. And when you're down, it lifts you. And prayerfully, there's a reciprocity there. But until there is, this person does bring a point of completion in you so that eventually you can complete one another in this new being. The two come together to become one. So just like you're supposed to honor your mother and father, but there's some point where you leave your mother and father and cleave to a wife, you're supposed to honor that wife. So if you haven't taken a moment today to tell your wife or your mate, I love you, I'm thinking about you, I'm here for you, make sure you do that. You'd be surprised how far it goes in enhancing your life, their life, and your relationship. TroyRawlingsLive.com. I know this really wasn't funny, but the humor is a tool. But I want to see people Men and women communicate better in love. But hit me up at TroyRollinsLive.com. And I need your blogs. I need some information. I want some topics. Send me some topics. It's 2020, y'all. Let's go deep. Let's go hard. A lot of great things coming up. But I never forget why I'm here. I'm here to encourage people, men and women, to speak love into each other and to communicate better in love. Peace. Talk to you in a bit. I got to pull off. Talk to you in a bit.